Splashy, splashy.
Big day. Look at you guys.
What's in there, Baba? Oh, careful. Watch out. That baby's got a hammer. Only Dad. Only Dad rubs the feet. Are you holding Quinny's hand? And Vaughn's pushing you?
Very pretty.
That's a big kitty. Look at that kitty.
Baba, on the train. Yeah, Baba, Baba. Camera. Wow. Can you say train? Can you say hi? Train goes hi. Train go. Chugga, chugga, chugga. Just don't knock over my
I see you.
Please. I see you.
Boo.
Baby.
Boo. What is that?
A bear.
It's a bear. Oh, you got a bear?
It's for you. For Angeline.
Oh my goodness. It's so soft. Yeah, you're gonna love it. You love it?
Bye-bye. I'm videoing this because she's saying bye-bye. Bye-bye.
She's my family. Come back.
Good morning, everybody. As you can hear, we got the generator running over there at the fifth wheel. We've been here for about a couple weeks now, just dealing with the mud, dealing with the road, getting it all ready and making sure it's good enough to keep driving in and out of here. We've been pretty successful enough to keep living here. We've been running this generator to charge our batteries up to power the fifth wheel for a couple weeks now, and I'm getting tired of getting gas, and I'm getting tired of listening to it. So behind me here, we've got our solar panels. I got all the wood and the cables and such that we need to get our panels up. So that's what I'm gonna be doing today, and hopefully by the end of the day, we'll be getting some power from our panels. We've got 14 375 watt panels, which is really good. Our average load is about 500 watts. So maybe like 5 amps an hour out of the battery, which is not too bad. I think with these 14 panels in full sun, we should be somewhere around 4,000 watts, which is a lot. That's basically more than what our generator can do. And on a cloudy day, or like in the mornings and the evenings, or on a rainy day, we should be able to pull out of those 14 panels probably our minimum load, so around 500 watts, hopefully. I think so. And yeah, we basically won't have to pay for gas anymore. I did the math. It's somewhere around $500 a month to run the generator full time for power, which is ridiculous because, yeah, well, I don't like paying a lot of money for anything. I don't think anybody does. So I'm gonna build those today, and hopefully we're gonna get these babies built up today. And yeah. So if you're wondering what I'm doing here, these are just going to be temporary mounts. We've seen all kinds of mounts across YouTube. Some people like to put them on their garden fencing. You know, they fence off a big area, plant 4x4s, they mount it to those. Some people put them on the roofs of their structures. I'm just building these ground mounts. I'm going to put them up on these bricks and tie them to the bricks with metal strapping just to keep, the wind from taking the panels. But we're not really sure where we're going to stay on this property. This is where we're at for right now. This is where we'll be for the summer. But there's so much more land up there, and there's a really high potential that we're actually going to end up moving these panels. So I'm going to build 7 of these stands and put 2 panels on each so that we could pick them up pretty easy and move them around in our trailer if we got to move them up to a different location. Yeah, so that's what we're doing for now. And when we're done with these stands, I've only cut one of these 2x4s and I'm only putting a few screws in. So these 2x4s will still be good. And we'll probably just salvage them and build a chicken coop or something someday. We'll see. right, guys. I've been working at it for a while. Had to stop, take a break, and get more wood. We didn't buy enough wood. I'm bad at math, I guess. I got the panels on. And there they are. So we got 14 total. 2 on each stand. They're pretty easy to move around since there's only 2 on each stand, which is nice. We can eventually, if we decide to move these elsewhere, we can just throw our set of forks right here on, and then we'll be able to just pick them up one at a time really easy and move them around the property. It's supposed to rain tomorrow. These aren't wired up. I'm going to wire them up tomorrow, hopefully, and it's not going to be like crazy rainy, but I'm going to get them all wired up, and then yeah, all the heavy work's done. Now I'm just hooking things up and figuring it all out, and hopefully I won't have to start that generator up. That would be really nice. Well, it said it was supposed to rain, but I guess we got full-on snow. Look at that. That needs some help. Wow. Well, I'll tell you what, wiring these solar panels in the snow is going to be way easier than doing it in the rain, so that's nice. I'd rather do that. I'm just so surprised. Wow. There's the panels out there. Well, you gotta do what you gotta do. I'm sure that it won't matter if I get them wired up today. They probably wouldn't produce very much anyway, so let's go do it. Alright, I managed to get myself together. I really didn't want to come out here, but I took a look at the schedule and it's just going to keep snowing and then turn to trash. So I'm just going to wire up the junction box here and get these all plugged in. It should be pretty straightforward. No heavy work today in this awful snow, and hopefully I'll be able to see some sort of readout on these panels, even if it's just 10 watts between all of them. Yeah. Let's get it going. So that right there is the original diagram that they scribbled some stuff on. We're pretty much done with that half. This one's a little more complicated, but this is what I wired this whole thing off of. So we're gonna have to figure that out. Oh man. Yep. She's gonna be interesting. All right, let's shut off some power. Okay, should be able to touch it now, as long as I don't jump from there to there. I might just take that positive off and get it out of the damn way, potentially, perhaps. All right, guys, we did it. That's 2 days of work, building up all these stands and getting these 14 panels up there. It's definitely the first day wasn't bad. It's just heavy lifting, getting all these solar panels up and all that, building them. The second day today, real pain in the butt. It's been wet and soggy. It snowed, dumped a bunch of snow, and then it turned on to rain. But as you can see back here, there isn't a single speck of sun in the sky. Just a little through the clouds there. But we're still getting 1,000 watts out of these panels here. Which is really great. Really, really great. That even on a cloudy day, we can still pull 1,000 watts. Like I said, our average load, our average on the high end is about 500 watts. So we're still charging our batteries. Right now, I think I just checked the portal. I can see it all on on a software that you can access anywhere through the internet, and yeah, I saw that I'm running at about 300 watts right now. We're getting about 1,300 watts out of these panels, even in the rain, and the clouds. So that's really good. We're charging our batteries at about 8-10 amps while sustaining the load in the trailer, and yeah, it's really great. I think that's, really why I wanted to get so many dang panels, 14 of them. Yeah, I don't have to listen to that generator anymore, and neither does our one neighbor over there. So it's really cool. I'm glad to be done with that. I think other than maybe continuing to fight the mud a little bit, we're all set up. Just got to do some road maintenance, keep fighting on that front, and almost there, almost to the kick the feet up. And then I'm sure right at about the time that we're really done and settled in and comfortable, the sun will start shining and it won't turn sour on us like it did today. Oh man, I'm gonna go in there and rest up, maybe clean the house. I've done nothing but work on this, so the house is a disaster right now. But thanks for watching. Bye. Morning, everybody. We've been getting a lot of rain, a lot of snow, and our road just needs some maintenance. I wasn't sure if I could get out of the property this morning. I managed to do a little four-wheel drive rodeo with the trailer there, and I got out. I got out of that. The road isn't completely gone under there. It just needs a little more rock. So as you can see, it's really flowing through there. Our drain pipe is doing good, but some of the spots that were mostly just pit run, which is like a smaller gravel, they're just pushing their way into the marsh. The lesson that we learned is that you got to start with big rocks. Big rocks don't sink as easily. I'm sure they would have sunk a little bit, but today we're just gonna pile some more rocks on top of that. Nice that it's draining for now. And yeah, we'll just keep running rocks and piling up the road. It needs about another foot or so added to it. And I'm not gonna use the smaller rock anymore. Our road will be bumpy for quite a while, but I'd rather have a bumpy road than a not road. So let's do it today. Oh man, it figures that it would start kind of raining on me. Yeah, it was sunny for most of the day. I've been running since 8 a.m. And I think I got the road mostly fixed. Just gonna cut some better drainages in here. Get some of this water over here to drain out. And I'm gonna drop a little bit of rock off to fill in this low spot here at the front of the road. And then the rest of that will go further down somewhere where it looks like it needs it. The sun's trying to poke its head through the clouds. That's nice. I didn't record it, but it was full on snowing. It hit me in the face and everything. Everything you see behind me is the road that I repaired. The wash through is like right in here-ish. We'll walk over it. Thanks for hanging out with me today. Like I said, I just filmed the second load. And the last load, I was really focused on just getting the road fixed today, so I didn't want to do too much filming. But I gotta go unhook the trailer and get ready to pick up my lady. She gets in at 9 p.m. See ya.